Okay, so you guys have been getting the content strategy thing, and I have been going through you guys' content strategies, and everybody has the same issue. So if you think that you're different or everybody works better than you, your brand probably has the same issue as your friend's brand or most of these brands on TikTok and on Instagram. Everybody has the same fucking issue. All y'all do the same thing, and I think it's because you guys are just copying each other, which is not like the best thing in the world to do. Trial and error. Listen, guys, I'm gonna give you an example. When I first started my Day Media TikTok, because I don't know, some of y'all, actually YouTube, I feel like I got a whole new audience from YouTube, which is kind of what you want. But on TikTok, when I started TikTok, my TikToks looked fucking crazy when I started TikTok. I didn't know. It was a lot of my TikToks looked crazy and they got low ass views. Why did they get low ass views? Because I was trying shit. I was going through the trial of trying. I was trying to figure out what works, what don't work, which way do I gotta go, how do I do this, let me try this, let me try that. Your brand is not gonna blow up in 8 months, babe. Like, come on, guys. Your brand's not gonna blow up in 8 months. I don't understand. Everyone's like, I want this drop to blow. Your brand doesn't even have like a social foundation. How are we gonna have things blowing up? Like, relax, babe. Everything can't just blow up that quick. Slow the fuck down. And that's my issue. I'm kind of steering away from this. Y'all have to stop thinking about the money. Like, the money will come, but fuck you. A lot of people, they're thinking about the money aspect. Let me say something. It takes years to build brands. It takes literal years. Do you know how many months in a year? It's 12 months to 365 days. It takes literal years to build a brand. So when people are like, my brand can blow up in 6 months. Oh my gosh. But this brand did. Why would you want your brand to blow up in 6 months? Why would you want a brand that plateaus so fast? Anything that goes up is going to come fucking right back down. So how about a steady line? Anything that is steadily going up and it may drop. And it's steadily going up, it may drop. But it's steadily going up. That's the shit that lasts long. Victim of it too. I want everything fast. I want everything to happen fast. We want this. That shit's not going to cut it when you're building a brand. Again, we're building foundations. The people who watch my videos, I feel like they're small to medium size, right? So like I say, you have to slow the fuck down. Maybe you don't have a foundation set up that's fucking something up. Maybe you just are not doing like 3 things right, and then you just need to fix that, and then everything would work. But half of the time, you don't want to go through the trial and the fucking error. You have to fail a couple of times. You have to let shit fuck up. All the strategies, all the master classes, anything you buy from me, that is for longevity, not for you, for your brain to see that your brand got 300,000 views. That's not for that, babe. I don't want you to, I don't want you to have, you know what I want you to have? And you're going to be like, wow. I want you to have 8,000 followers on TikTok, and I want you to get a consistent 2K each video. And I want you to have like 20 to 30 comments on each one of those videos. That's what I want you to have. Why? That's a foundation you built. Those people are watching that shit. That's what I want you to have. Not 300K one video, all the rest of your videos have 200 views. What kind of longevity is that? What kind of pillar is that? You want to be a literal pillar post for your brand, right? On TikTok or Instagram, whatever social media platform works well for you. You want to be like a fucking pillar post there, so again, when you have a pillar post, when you have a pillar social media platform that you use, and you having that pillar social media platform, it literally puts you in relief. Day Media's TikTok, I do not post on that shit every day, but every day I get like probably 100 followers. Every day people are commenting bad and good. Every day there's somebody sending me something. There's somebody like, oh, I found your TikTok, you're hard. Da, da, da. Every single fucking day. Because I set up a pillar for Day Media. It's literally a pillar. Everyone's going to always be here. Because it acts as a pillar for Day Media now. Like I said, guys, trial and error. Make sure that you're always fucking trying, failing. That's the best part of owning a business anyway. You want to fail. If you win every time, there's something wrong. Go get that shit checked out. No content creation skills. This one was a really big one, and I noticed it. Some people are still using 2019 tactics. Some people are still pointing. I know the new thing, instead of pointing, they're like grabbing their nose. It's so, again, if you make money off of it, hey. Using weird edit filters, like using weird filters on their shit, edits are weird, simply just posting to post. Again, like I wrote here, I am scared of all y'all. These strategies right now in this climate is you're supposed to look like a fucking customer. Or again, you want to look like a customer. You want your brand to have people on there that looks like your customer. You want your customer to like your brand like an influencer. And also you want your customer to feel like an influencer at this point. So I don't think people understand that if this is the case. People are going to take photos like they want their favorite influencer to take photos, right? Right. So you have to understand how to take content in that way. I always tell people, use your fucking phone to take content. You don't need a camera. If you want to get a camera, cool. But do you need one? Fuck no. Use your phone. Go film and record. It looks more real and it looks more authentic to your brand. When you film your model doing stuff that you want people to do in your brand. Stop using all these tactics. Use a popular song, film the content, clip it up really good, and then post it with some really good copy and text on top. That works for your brand. That's all you have to do. The pointing, the I just got this in the mail, or the weird filters and the weird edits, keep it clean, keep it sleek, and then you can start getting weird after a while. Again, let's stay cute first, and then we can get weird after a while, right? You gotta slow down. Everybody has to slow down. And again, no content creation skills is crazy, but at the end, I'll show you guys how you could fix that. Brand owners, again, I know you guys have to do 10 things at once, and because of that, you lack the ability to content create, which I completely understand that, and it honestly makes so much sense. If I'm working trying to design, I'm trying to make video topic ideas, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to post on stories, I'm trying to do this, and then it comes to content creation, and the day you have to create content for your piece, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and you kind of just do what you want to do and then just post to post, when that's never the case, and that's how you're going to keep making $50 every 3 months. Another thing that I've noticed, it is fucking wow. I'm like, how are we not doing this? As a person who owns a brand, as a person who owns anything that is a brand, you know it's always evolving. Why don't we research what our brand is about? Why don't we research the subtopics that our brand is about? Why don't we research what brand owners are doing? Why don't we research what our customers are doing? This is very important. I run a couple brands right now. I am on my phone a lot, but I'm not endless or just scrolling. I'm scrolling, I'm listening, and I'm trying to figure out which one works for their brand and which one wouldn't work for their brand. You need to research on TikTok. You need to become a social media manager. I'm going to tell you, half of the job is figuring out what's the next topic, and this is something that we do. We're researching, not mindless scrolling. I'm not just scrolling and watching a whole bunch of videos. I'm scrolling and seeing what works and what doesn't work really quick, and it should take you like 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes me 30 minutes to do. Sometimes it takes me 15. I find an idea really quick, but usually you want to, scroll, research, see what's working, and then you're going to use that to your advantage. You do it. Some people say, can I copy? You want to make sure that you're right on point with it, like right there on it, right? So research, figure out what works, figure out what doesn't work, and go from there. If I never told you guys this, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Your goal is to make great content. If you don't know how to make content, this is the issue. And this is my main thing that I saw throughout every one of those content strategies. You guys simply don't understand how to make good content for your brand. It seems like the pictures look bad. You don't understand how to incorporate your brand in the picture. You don't understand how to make your brand like a behind the scenes vibe. You just simply don't understand how to do that. And that's fine. That's great. You don't have to know how to do it. This is the main thing. You don't know how to make content. You don't know how to make shit look correctly. And again, from somebody who just naturally knows how to do it, few of my tips are always be a fly on the wall and always incorporate zoom in, zooms out, all that shit. And again, at the end, I'm going to give you guys more info. But for right now, again, making content is very important. And if you do not know how to make it, that's really affecting the $0 thing in your Shopify right now, right? You have to understand how to make content for our audience. Again, when I mean content also, the content cannot be based around your hoodie, right? Or your shirt or your pants. The content needs to be based around the culture that you're audience lives in. So right now, something's really popular on like the fashion streetwear side of TikTok is gatekeeping. It'll be like, oh, I got it from the Goodwill on 1000th Street or some shit like that. But that right there is perfect. You're investing in the culture of streetwear. And do that video, guys, because it's still popular right now. Yeah, like I said, you're investing in the value of streetwear. You're investing in the powerhouse of the community of streetwear if you would have did something like that. So again, finding your audience and finding the people who you're going to speak to is really important, right? Because you're making content for them, not really for the brand. You're making content for them, and then the brand comes next, right? So I want you guys to really get that in your head. Like, I'm making content for my customer, and then it's my brand. I also make mood boards before I shoot content. That is something that you should be doing. I'm going to show you this really fast. Okay, so let's act like this brand is called Wise the brand. Or let's act like this brand is called Wise. Okay, so this brand is called Wise. Let's act like that. And they said, hey, Dave, I want you to do a shoot soon. And we have trucker hats and we have hoodies. And we'll be like, we have trucker hats and glasses and hoodies, right? So my whole thing, I would go on Pinterest and I would make a little mood board for the drop. This is nothing new. This is not like science I'm coming up with, but this is something that I do so you could have an idea of your head, how you want things to look and how you want things to plan out. So this is what I would do. I would do like some hats, some colorful shit. They're in like New York City vibe. They're in the city. They're out to eat. They're hanging with their friends. Very chill day. Maybe just a chill day, just showing how I think my customers should do, what I think my customers should do, how they should be taking pictures, how they're vibing out, just stuff like that. Like, that's what I would do. And then I would recreate these photos with the brand and something similar like it. So that's another tip that I think you guys should really try. Another thing that I would also do is I would write down a shot list before you do anything. Write down a shot list explaining to yourself what I'm going to do, what am I going to take pictures of, and what are the main things that I want to do. Also, before you shoot content, make sure you write down all the video ideas you have and photo shoot ideas you have, just so you have a base on how the people are supposed to look, how they're supposed to react during the content and stuff like that. And if you want to know more about creating content, my Day Media Masterclass, low-key, has a whole section at the end of it where I teach you how to do that, and how to make actual content that works and content that takes your brand forward. And next week, I'm going to be posting a video about content style, because that shit is important as fuck. And if you don't have that down pat, you're not going to have anything in your brand to blow, because that's a foundation. How is my content supposed to look? How's the people in my content supposed to look? So if you want to know more about, again, how to create captivating, how to create content that works well, again, my masterclass is important. I literally show you how I use my phone and how I fix it and all those things. So if you want that, that's there with their content. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys soon as fuck. Thank you for all the love in my last video. Day is the best. You guys are hilarious. And yeah, see you guys next time.